can see the cars having a conversation.
All about the awesome. There's a world with cars and trucks. We like to eat and play food from soccer.
Especially brave for drinking to be our very first reader. Our next reader will be Tom Proctor, and his story is called The Star Tiger.
The Star Tiger by Tom Proctor. Dedicated to my mom. Once there was a greedy cyclops. He was so greedy he wanted everything in the world. Everyone in his kingdom loved him. His enemies would beat him up. He lived in the stars. He was the Star Tiger walking over the jungle. Suddenly the Star Tiger heard a very loud sound. Roar! Then five more roars. Then he saw a big thing flapping through the jungle. Then lightning struck and made a hole in the thingy. The thingy was the Cyclops. The Star Tiger struck and made a hole and another one killed the Cyclops. All about the author. Tom Proctor was born on August 4th, 1987. In his free time, he likes to play with his next door neighbor and his brother Charlie.
Normally during a writing session, we would spend some time talking and asking questions and discussing vocabulary, but because we have, and we would never have 26 at one time, but because we are having 26 at one time, we're just going to keep right on going and not have the discussion that we normally would. Our next author is Ellen Thunberg, and she will be reading her story called
Big
Climbing Tree by Ellen Thunberg. Dedicated to all her tree. I can climb trees, you can climb trees. If you are a beginner tree climber, do not climb very high because you might fall off the tree while climbing. Learn to climb trees for experienced tree climbers.
Did you get that word? Experienced tree climbers. Learn experience.
Climbing trees is fun and easy. Do not climb trees that are wet and slippery because you might fall off the tree. I have been very attached to a specific type tool. I have moved research to a friend and a basket is tied to it. I can play through the rocky path fast. never set on a bridge that is skinny and lonely. We don't do stems on trees if you don't know how. About Eleanor to pond tree. She likes us to clear the trunk if the family had
Program, there's been a mistake. We didn't have time to fix it. So it should be fun rollerblading. And Dave was such a good sport about letting us keep it there. So you can fix it when you get home.
Fun Rollerblading by David Reardon. Dedicated to my mom and dad who got me my rollerblades. The first day I got my rollerblades, I could rollerblade because I ice skate, and rollerblading is like ice skating. Sometimes I practice hockey on my rollerblades. Tip on rollerblades. Wear a helmet, knee pads, and elbow pads. Another tip, traverse down a hill. If you have rollerblades and the wheels are rubber, that is not good. Return them to the store where you got them. Wear rollerblades with plastic wheels. Tip, never rollerblade in water. I have 1,000 rules of rollerblading. Here's a commercial for a place of rollerblading. It is really weird. It shows kids rollerblading and an alien appears. Then the girl says to the boy, I think he wants to wave one of his feet. And the alien shows a thing that looks like a bat, and the girl says he wants to trade, and the boy says, and the bat changed into a pointy thing. Rollerblading is fun, especially when you're safe. All about the author. David Reardon lives in Fairfield, Connecticut. He likes to listen to music. In his spare time, he likes to rollerblade, argue with his sister, do archaeological digs in his backyard, and play in his yard with his friends. He has a half-brother who he loves.
Our next author is Laura Luisi, and she has written a story, Gardening with My Mom and Dad.
Gardening with My Mom and Dad by Laura Luisi. Dedication to my friends Catherine, Katie, Allison, and Ellen, and all my other friends for sticking up for me. It is summer. My parents and I are going to garden. My mother gives me steps. First she tells me to shovel all the dirt out. Then she tells me we are going to plant the flowers. Then we water them every day. We are going to garden yellow golden daisies, and we are planting dark thick tulips, and we are also planting strawberries. The sun gives the flowers warmth and heat, so they could grow. Now it's time to plant corn cobs, and they grow and grow to be bigger than me. The flowers grow and grow. We have yellow golden daisies and dark thick tulips and baby blue dandelions and red-cheeked apples. I picked some flowers for Mom and Dad and put them by the front door and admired their glorious glow. All about the author. Lauren was born in Southport, Connecticut. Her birthday is March 3rd. She goes to school at Mill Hill. Lauren is very talented. In her free time, she loves to cook, read, and make stick pictures, and she loves the most to spend time with her family. Playing with my cousins by Colin Cook. Dedication. I dedicate this book to my dad. My cousins come over at most Saturdays. When they get to my house, they ask, did we miss Power Rangers? Sometimes I say no, and sometimes yes. If they miss Power Rangers, we go outside and we play on the trampoline. We play fly high. I am the one that goes high. We go bike riding. It's very fun. I like having races with Sean. Sometimes they ask if they can play for practice time at the soccer games. They are always on my team. All about the author. Colin is 6.5. Colin has 2 best friends. Their names are Davy and Griffin. Colin loves the whole world a lot. He likes to bike ride with his uncle.
And she'll be reading a story called A Funny Man.
A Funny Man by Megan Clark. Dedication. Dedicated to my whole family. I love you. There was a funny man with a funny car. He liked his funny car. The funny man drives his funny car up to his treehouse. He gets a cup and puts some coffee, sugar, and milk in the cup. He drives his car down. When he gets all that stuff in there, he drinks it. The coffee spills on his dress that he likes a lot. Bad coffee, he said. He washes his dress in the funny man's sprinkler. Where can I dry my dress, he said. I could dry my dress in the trash can and clean it. It was not dry, said the funny man. It will never be dry. It'll be stinky. Well, I'll let it sit there for a little while. For a while, said the funny man. The dog thought that the funny man would throw his dress away, so he ate it up. But when the dog ate the dress up, the funny man didn't care because he wanted a skirt instead of a dress. He drove to the hardware store. When he got to the hardware store, he wanted to get in the store. But when he asked the store manager, there were no skirts. But when he noticed there were no skirts there, he noticed he was a funny man. But 18 minutes later, he turned into a regular man. He did. All about the author. Megan Clark was born in Fairfield, Connecticut. She loves animals. She likes nature a lot. She likes to ride bikes. She likes to play with her two best friends. She likes sharks. All About Me and My Puppy by Amanda Curley. Dedication. Dedicated to one RN, my friend Kristen. I play with my puppy and my puppy loves me. We play a lot of games. I love my puppy a lot. I throw his toy, he brings it back, and I throw it again. When we are done, I feed my puppy. Ralph and I take a nap on my big, big, big unicorn. All about the author. I like art. I am in love with horses. I love dogs. I was born in America. My best friends are Jackie and Kristen Jones. Facts by Larry Young. Dedicated to my mom and dad. There are many different types of bats. like these: vampire bats, swan bats, and fruit bats. The vampire bat will suck the blood of a cow. Why does the vampire bat suck blood? It doesn't have enough for itself. Most people think of bats as birds. They are mammals. Bats use radar signals to find their food. Bats fly at night and sleep in the day. Bats have an arm and long fingers in their wings. And a thumb too. Bats live in caves, under bridges, and in old houses' attics. I think they are neat. There are lots of different types, like the vampire bat. How and where do fruit bats live? They live in the jungle, rainforest. All about the author. Larry Young loves animals. Larry was born in Texas on January 1st. Larry loves to draw. Larry is 7. My mom and dad by the answer no. Dedicated to my sister Jenna. One night, Jenna, Mom, Dad, and I cut the lights out, and my dad touched me. And he said, boo. I screamed, and he laughed. Jenna didn't do anything. Mom said, Steve, why did you scare me? I was playing with her, said Steve. Then we went to get ice cream. When we came back, I had a chocolate ice cream and we were sad. Jenna had chocolate ice cream with chocolate sprinkles. My mom had chocolate ice cream. I felt cool because of the ice cream. All about the author. Anne likes to ride bikes. She likes to play with puppies and draw pictures too. She likes to help other people. I Love Ghost Stories. Really Love Ghost Stories by Matt Leffert. Dedication. Dedicated to Larry and John. My dad and I were walking on Mill River Path. We heard something. Morning, who walks on my Death Mountain? Who? We just thought someone was fooling around. We just kept walking. We were a little scared, but not that much. It was coming from the water. There was a coffin in the water. I got scared. We saw a coffin rising out of the water. It started to open. We brought a flashlight. But something went wrong. It was a whole choir in the coffin. I was scared. Those are supposed to go to another dimension when you shine a flashlight at them. The ghost had no eyes. It was horrifying. I was very, very scared. Something looked like this. Then I told my dad to run. We reported them, then they went after their coffin. It was the last of them. The end. Fairfield, Connecticut. He loves to read scary stories. He also likes to draw shark pictures.
Good job. Reading a boy named Mike who went to Disney World.
A boy named Mike who went to Disney World by Mike Montana. Dedication for my sister. A boy named Mike went to Disney World. He stayed in a hotel. It was called Walt Disney World Dolphin. He stayed in the room O12 5 floor. The floor he stayed at was named the 20th floor on Dolphin Tower. The boy waited for the bus stop at the stop. The bus came, the boy got on the bus. He rode to Typhoon Lagoon. He saw a friend of his. He swam with his friend. His friend was Cory. They went back to the hotel. Cory's hotel had an convention. in his room, so he stayed in the boys' room for a while. Went to the lobby and got on with the bench. All about the author. The author's name is Michael Andel. He often spends time writing and drawing pictures, and reading books, and much more. His hobbies are hockey and music. Mike's family likes music too. Mike's family includes his mom and dad and sister Althea.
Call the doctor, and the doctor said, please step forward and turn around. Do the hokey pokey and get out of town.
Dedication. Dedicated to my sister because I love her and she has weird dreams too. Once there was a boy named Mike Kite, and one day he went hiking. He hiked for a long, long time. Then it began to get dark, so he started to set up a tent, and he fell asleep. That very night he had a weird dream that the mountain was only being held up by a dancing and only holding it with one finger, that's all. But then he woke up and it was just a dream. Then he climbed 29 more miles. Then it again began to get dark. Then he had even a weirder dream. This time he dreamed that there were 10,000 foxes and 10,000 wolves dancing around him. Then he woke up and they were dancing around him. After that, he ran down the mountain and went home, but the wolves followed him to his house and the foxes followed him too. But Mike got lost in the forest. So he stopped, but then he saw a cabin nearby. So he ran to it and he was safe at last. But the foxes were baying, but the wolves went home. Kristen Schultz was born in Fairfield, Connecticut. She has a dog that is 1 year old. Her dog turned 1 on May 24th, 1993. Kristen's birthday is January 21st, 1987. She loves to read and learn. She really loves Mrs. Radler, her teacher. She had 2 grandmas and 2 grandpas. She loves them a lot. She is 7 years old. Her lucky day will be her 16th birthday, and she's going to get her license to drive. She loves her family. She loves sharks a real lot. Her favorite shark is a hammerhead shark.
Because she didn't want the class to know. You've kept this secret for quite a while, and now everyone's going to hear about it.
Puzzles and more puzzles by Catherine Ives. I dedicate this book to Luke because he's always there for me. Thank you, Luke.
And here's Luke.
In Southport, Connecticut. She likes to read. She goes to Mill Hill School in her spare time. She likes to garden with her mom and play with her dad and mom and Phoebe and her dog. I always play with my friends and me. Olivia, Allie, Chris, Alina, Nellie, Catherine, and Spencer, said Catherine.
Did you hear that? Dedicated to Mrs. Tasco. I love you, Mrs. Tasco.
Spring is a special time when all the flowers bloom and happiness is all over the world. Spring is fun in the air and we have lots of fun in the spring. We love to jump on my trampoline and we have a great time. I love spring. I love the earth. I love the spring. When the flowers bloom, it's great. We have all the fun we can think of. There are lots of things to do. I wish spring was a little hotter and a little colder. I like spring. All about the autumn. Hi, my name is Allison and I like to draw and write. I have a few pets. I love pets. They are so cute. My mom and dad and I love my mom and dad and they love me. I'm 6.5 and I was born in San Riding my bike. By Luke Kuzenko. Dedicated to my mom. I like my bike. I like a two-wheeler. I ride a two-wheeler. I have a flat pedal. I ride my bike a lot of times. I ride my bike because I'm fat. I like to ride my bike because my mom takes a walk with me. My dad helps me ride my bicycle. I got my bike at my birthday party. My side bike is gold. My bicycle, my pedals are very black. I learned to ride my bicycle alone. All about the author. This author, Luke Pizzenko, likes to ride his bike a lot. He goes to school at Mill Hill. He loves to write.
Great.